Now, a report by the Charity Commission has found Captain Sir Tom's daughter, Hannah Ingram Moore, and her husband, Colin, misled the public and pocketed over £1.5 million from the foundation set up in his name. The watchdog found that none of the money from a book deal went to the charity. She was also paid £18,000 to host a charity event. There was confusion over a Captain Tom branded gin. It lost the charity money, and they also used Captain Tom's Foundation's name in a planning application for their spa at home. Sir Tom died in 2021, age 100, with coronavirus, not long after his family took him on a gifted holiday to Barbados. Now, there was no criminality found, and the current management of the foundation, which is entirely different, have said that the failings do amount to misconduct and/or mismanagement. So it's a pretty sorry tale. Does that tarnish the legacy of Sir Tom?
Nothing will tarnish, for me, his legacy. I thought he was an amazing human being, Sir Tom. You know, I loved watching everything he did. I couldn't believe what he did. He was fabulous and all heart and cared so much about the NHS and putting stuff back into...
And that initial part of the fundraising raised nearly £40 million, which did go to the NHS.
However, I think now his daughter, I don't know how she sleeps at night, because he did all of that, and it has... How she could even slightly want to tarnish his name in any form is quite shocking to me, and I feel he would be so broken-hearted knowing that that had happened. So, for me, I think she should be shown, and I'm glad they've done an investigation, and I'm glad she's been found out, so, yeah.
Well, I mean... They say they've been treated unfairly and unjustly, and that this 2-year inquiry has taken a serious toll on the family's health and unfairly tarnished their name. Do you feel any sympathy, Mariella, or...?
I don't feel sympathy, but I do think that we have a tendency, don't we, to polarise everything, good, bad, black, white. We elevate people into ridiculously heroic situations. You know, he was an amazing man, and I have utmost respect for him. What he did changed everything within his family, though, as well. And I think it must be quite hard when you suddenly become the focus of an incredible amount of attention. There's all this money piling in. You've never had money. So I think we could be a bit more humane about it. I mean, I think the good thing that comes out of this story is that the sort of checks and balances and measures to look after charity money clearly work, because that's quite a short period of time in which money was raised and, you know, it's been discovered to have been misspent and the whole thing has been dealt with. So I take comfort from that, and it certainly doesn't tarnish his legacy for me at all. And, yeah, I mean, I think that his daughter must be absolutely mortified, and rightly so, but maybe we need to be a bit more supportive just of how difficult and confusing a situation that might be to find yourself in.
Yeah. Sue?
Well, I don't understand how it got to the stage it did before, you know, before it all came out, but...
Well, as Mariella said, a relatively short time, I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose, but I just think, I mean... The foundation now, I know it's not... It's sort of been run by somebody else.
And they're not taking active donations.
It's got to be. I just think it's got to be laid to rest. And I mean, it seems to me like there's too many foundations. I mean, take the money and give it to an existing charity. You know, it's like for the NHS.
Agree. Totally agree.
I don't think we need another foundation.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.